Now, we've read this before, okay? Now he's talking about the suffering of this world isn't to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So he's talking future tense, right? Sure he is. For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly waits. What does creation wait now? The revealing of God's children. They're waiting on us. For the creation is subject to fertility, not willingly, but God did it because he wanted to show something. Because the creation itself will be delivered. How? God's going to get rid of this one and make another one. That's how. For the glorious liberty of the children of God. Now, what does he mean when he says, into the glorious liberty of the children of God? It means that when he recreates the earth, we will share it by being connected to it in the New Jerusalem. For we know that the whole creation groans and labors, birth pains until now. Folks, this is why there's so much chaos in the world. The world is subject to fertility. We are subject to fertility through sin. So you have all this chaos. This is so you wonder, you say, hey man, why is there hurricanes and earthquakes and eruptions and all this crazy stuff going on now? Because the creation is groaning. It is in labor. What does that look like? That look like storms, that look like earthquakes, that look like tornadoes, that look like hurricanes. That's what it looks like. That looks like the sun scorching people. You know, you're getting sunburned. The whole world is subject to this stuff right here. This is decay. Total chaos and decay. You can't stop it. You can't pray it away. Why? Not willingly. You think the world want to be like this? No. Something happened to it. What happened to it? Because of him. Who's the him? The him is God. God did something. What did you do, God? He subjected the world, creation. He subjected creation. What did you do? I've subjected it in hope. What hope? Of the new creation, folks. That hope. God subjected the world to fertility. What is fertility? It is decay. We see it as chaos. You can't stop it. I know people want to be able to say, oh, I say things out of my mouth, and it's forget that, man. You are not changing this. Why? Because God did it. He tells you right here when and how it's going to change. You think you can pray and nullify the word of God? No, just line up with it. Just believe it, accept it, and move on. That's what it says. Now, there's another problem. It talks here about the earth groaning and all that stuff. But look, there's a second problem that goes along with the earth being in decay. What happens? Not only that, not only the earth in creation. Not only that, but we, me and you also, who have the first fruits of the Spirit. What is that? The new birth. A new human spirit. What about us, Lord? Even we ourselves groan, folks. You groan within yourself. What are you talking about? Your body. You got a problem. I have a problem. What's that? Our bodies are corrupt. Our bodies are subjected to fertility. How? Sin. You can't stop it. If you think you can pray it away, if you think you can behave enough, if you think you can exercise enough, if you think you can eat right enough, I don't care what you do to it, folks. It's going to die. It's going to age. I don't care what kind of miracle cream you spread all over your body. Ain't gonna change it. It may preserve it for a little while. May make it look better for a little while. But look, hey, there are people out there in their 80s and 90s and 100s. Guess what? They don't look the same way they looked when they were 20. And they did the same thing you did. All the miracle creams that was out there in their day, you don't think that was all kind of stuff? No, not the stuff you use. But they had good stuff back in those days. What days? I'm talking about before Christ came. I'm talking about back in Abraham days. They had all that stuff back then. When you go to Egypt, man, and you got those temple and pyramids, they got paint that has last for decades. We can't get paint that lasts past 10 years. So what? Folks, get over it. You and I, along with all creation, this body is subjected to fertility. Do you think Adam and Eve got cold before, when they were innocent, before they sinned? No, man, they were naked. There wasn't no wind blowing to make them cold, no sun scorching them to make it hot, and the sun was way brighter than what it is now. No bugs biting them. Folks, they were perfect. They didn't get the sniffles. I mean, look, all that mess came after sin. And we have been growing in these bodies. And so what's going on, Paul? We are eagerly waiting for what? Adoption. What is that? The redemption of our bodies. That's what. That's what he said, folks. The one you have is disposable. And it will be disposed of. All right. So that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, so that's how we see it, folks. That's it. I answered that question, and I went into detail. So there you have it.